How'd Sunday go? I mean, obviously a tough offense. You guys got there once, but just your biggest takeaways from the defense.
Got there twice.
Well, I meant, sorry, individually you.
Oh,
got there
me?
once. Yeah, but Joe got the other one too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got some hits, got some pressures, but had to take advantage of what the offense gives me. I know they were doing a lot of things to try to throw me off and try to negate me and my side. I got to do some. I want to say some different alignment things and just work some different techniques. It was a lot of me rushing the edge, and I gotta be a little bit more versatile.
And Jadavian kind of mentioned that they were throwing it pretty fast, and I would assume that was because of you guys. Like, how frustrating is that?
It's tough, but it's slow until it's not. You think it's a 3-step, and it's a 5-step, or you think he's going to get rid of it, and then he's holding on to it. So you just have to rush like he's going to hold on to it every time. I know it's tough, thinking that first, second down, he's going to bullet it to Tyreek or Kelsey, for a quick gain. But we got guys in the back here who can cover, and we can get a chance.
If you're making them get rid of the ball faster than they usually do, is that any sort of win for you guys?
Depends. We get the ball down or no. I mean, those guys get a lot of yak, and if we get it down right where he caught it, that could be a win for us. Or if we can knock it down, even better. But we're trying to get sacks. We're trying to get negative plays. We're not trying to see them just keep on driving down the field with short gains.
What's it like to flip now to a Houston team that likes to run the football a lot with a lot of different backs? Just talk about that switch from a passing offense to now the running offense.
You got to earn the right to rush the passer. Some of the best coaches I've worked with have taught me that. So, if they can't run the ball, there's only one other option. So, we got to be able to jump on them, be physical with them, move the line of scrimmage. If we do that, then we'll be in good shape.
Do you and Clowney almost have to get used to playing together? Just when you mentioned Sunday about how he was right there with that on the one play you wanted to get the ball out, do you kind of need to get a better feel for having him?
It's different, but I don't think it'll take long. I mean, we went against one of the best offenses in the league, and so it's gonna take a little time. It was a tough test, and I think we'll learn from it, and we'll be able to bounce back this week.
Myles, you've seen what that stadium can be like with full fans. A lot of maybe newer guys and younger guys haven't experienced that. Have you told any of the guys what they should expect for Sunday?
No. Just got to experience it. It's different.
Myles, if you're going to play another sport, what would it be? Because you dabbled in basketball. We saw you hit a home run in softball. There's been some boxing chatter.
There's only two. I'd either do basketball or boxing. I feel like I could do many other sports if I really trained for them, but those are my two favorites.
Why those two? Like, how'd you get into basketball, and are you really going to retire for good, or are you going to bring it back at some point, despite what the head coach said?
I ain't really grilling me about if I'm going to come back in basketball or not. You would think I was actually playing in the NBA or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm focused on this right now. I haven't even thought about picking up a basketball. So, if I come back or not, we'll see. I love it. I love shooting. And whether I go out there and go 1-on-1 or 5-on-5, that's up to me and coach. Talking after the season. But right now we got a job to do.
What do you like about boxing? What makes you interested in that?
I don't know. It's just like on one end it's like barbaric and gritty and grimy. The other end it's just like the ultimate like man sport, just settling a dispute. You have a problem with someone, you get in there, and that's like the classiest way of handling it. Not on the street, there's two men just squaring up in a ring and putting out their problems in the ring and see who comes out on top. And I've always liked something like that. I like UFC as well, but I watched a lot of old clips when I was younger, just like Ali versus Liston, Foreman, Hagler. I like Pacquiao, and I think there's a lot of talent in boxing right now. I just can't get them to fight each other, and I wish I was able to be a promoter because there's so many good fights that could be made but aren't being made. But I love it. I always have. It's just a great sport. I don't know.
You didn't ever box or anything growing up though?
You might be able to find some clips.
Yeah. So you have some.
Especially in college, you might be able to find some clips.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just teammates or?
No teammates, just in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a thing at A&M that you could, you could go box? I mean,
They didn't tell me I couldn't,
right.
so I took the opportunity.
But there were like students that you could.
Yeah,
Okay. Where at A&M exactly?
I can't tell you all that. I got to make it harder to find this.
All right, I'll do some research. And last question for me. When you broke the ski machine, how did that happen? And I mean,
We were racing. I saw some people saying, well, his technique is bad. Well, if I'm in a race, I'm trying to win. I don't think I'm worried about, keep your elbows in and, go all the way down, all the way up. I'm just trying to beat, the guy next to me and the guy on the other side. So I was honestly just pulling as hard as I could. I probably wasn't giving it time to like reset and go back up. I was just, putting everything I had into it. They couldn't handle it.
have you ever broken any other weightlifting equipment before?
Dang. Weightlifting, I would say no, but I broke this like bungee cord in high school. It was tied to a wall, and it was like this event we were having post prom. I changed it to something else, and if you got enough points that you earn, you could buy like stuff with your points, like a TV or like a fridge. I was
Kind of like a mini carnival type thing.
yeah, I was like, yeah, hell, I need a fridge for college. I'll take it. So I was earning some points. I was like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and break the record and get all my money here. Pulled it out the wall. He just gave me all the rest of the little bucks that he had left.
Did it snap and hit you or anything?
It missed me. I was very glad because that thing was metal and it would have taken me out real
Can you
quick.
show? So was it like you were pulling it kind of?
I was running away from it.
So
Like
it
the
was
inflatable thing that you run on, that it's like you strap into it and it's
or was it like around?
You see, you're running on an inflatable thing, but it was loose it was tied to the wall.
right.
Essentially like kind of like a harness or something.
Yeah, so it was around my waist and it just snapped. And if it would have hit me anywhere, I'd have been. They would have taken me to the hospital easily because that was metal and I had no way of avoiding.
Did you? So you did win a prize.
I did.
Yeah.
I won a TV for someone who wasn't gonna get anything. I just gave it to them and just went home. I had a scholarship and I knew Texas A&M was gonna take care of me. Not monetarily, don't get that in your head, but
Yeah.
but I just wanted to be able to give back to them because they were a little bit more deserving than me.
One more thing about the fans. Joel was talking about this, about if old guys come up and say, I want another one. I was there for 60 and 64. Do you ever get that when you're out anywhere?
Another what?
Another title. Like people say, oh, I saw the 64 championship. I want another one before I die. I mean, is that anybody ever say anything like
I'm not gonna, try to mock anything the '64 team did, but they always put us up there as a team that has no Super Bowls. I recognize that we have titles, and I appreciate what those guys did because they laid a legacy for us. But when you look up at our banners, we don't have any Super Bowls, and so I'm not worried about the past. I'm worried about right now, and that's this week and being 1-1. And so we're trying to get on the road to do something that we've never done. They've had their time, they've had their legacy, and the old guys keep on living in the past and talking about that, while we're trying to march down to do something that we've never done before.
Your last one here. Hey, Myles, I don't know if you were asking about Walker Anthony not playing. How integral is he in making sure you guys are lined up, and what is the ripple effect by not having him out there?
I mean, he's definitely a big piece for us on the defense, and he's great at getting the calls out, getting it to us quick, making sure that we're lined up in the right spot, and he's just a hell of a player in general. But knowing how deep the linebacker room is, I'm confident that they'll be able to step up and make big plays for us. And at the end of the day, if we need to get lined up, as D-line, we can take care of it ourselves. That's what we've been harping on each other all this week. Don't have to rely on the linebackers. They're a luxury. They're not a necessity. We know exactly what we need to do, and we'll get it done. Even if they're having to worry about their own assignments, they can't get back to us.